Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. So back with another recap, and it's just basically going to be a market recap because once again I did not place a trade. Really disappointed that I'm disappointed that I haven't been placing trades, but I'm not disappointed that I didn't place a trade today because if I'm being really honest today, personally I didn't see a very good setup that was to be made. There was sort of one that was at the open. That I'll go into quickly on AKTX, but apart from that, the other one that made a really big move was IMUX. And if you look at IMUX on the move it made here, you see how basically it made this great move from $16.50 up to $19.50. It's a 3-point move, but it's a $16 stock. I'm not going to trade it. So yeah, just not a really lot going on for me personally in the market, and then obviously fighting that sort of mental battle of getting into trades as well. So combination is not the best one right now, but the opportunity that I saw was on AKTX, and you see here AKTX was pretty much the main one on the watch list this morning. You see how it gapped up and made a great move up to this 510 area. It looked like it was over with because this stock and TROV they both just sold off, but it made a fight back, which was good. You see before the open I was looking for a washout. And we got the washout. The reason I didn't take this was because if you look right here at my local and the server, you see how there's just a couple seconds delay, and I don't know if I'm actually got a 2-second delay on this platform. Something I'm going to look into, but that kind of threw me off. As am I behind the pace? I looked at some old videos and it's the same now, but I didn't know that at the time. It looks like my local time is always slightly ahead of the server time, which is that meant to be? I'm not sure. So I'm going to look into. But if you look at my past videos, there's always like a 1, 2, 3 second sort of delay there. So it might be it is what it is. But yeah, that kind of put me off. We got the washout, and it was perfect because it went down to the VWAP, which you see here. And then it went down to the 420 area, 425, and we got pop up to about the 445. So just a 20-second. If you were to hold it, you would have got a nice bounce back up to the 460 area. But on this one here, you could have made that 10, 15, 20 cents. Just scalping on the way up. Scalping's good just to gain them small profits along the way. The other entry that was, so it made this big squeeze, got rejected. And you see that it started kind of grinding up. It's hard to really get a good entry because it's just grinding. There's no real patterns forming. There's no real, volatility, momentum either way. But one sort of area was a good area, and I can't remember exactly. But if you see, I think it was around this 485 area, 480 area. You see how when we get this move back up, we get the pullback. The break of this candle just shot straight up to 504. And the reason was, if it basically just means all the short sellers just got squeezed. They were obviously using that as their resistance, their sort of cutoff point, and they hired these candles. They got squeezed, so they covered, and then you see it squeezed up to that 504. And you saw on the level 2, this just went really fast. Loads of green come in, and you saw loads of buyers, 10,000, 20,000 shares, sort of coming up to the plate there. So, but that was pretty much it. I mean, I'd be really interested to know what you guys traded. So put in the comments what you traded. Put your entry point, your entry price, your exit price, and put the times in there. I just want to see what you guys are trading, see what you made profit on, or even what you lost on. But apart from that, yeah, I did allocate shorts because this had a gap at the 580 area. If I bring this over. I allocated these actually pre-market when I saw it at 525 because I wanted to make sure I got the shorts. You see here there's a nice gap there at the close of this candle to 580, but that was pretty much it. It looks like it almost come up to that area. But you see how we got this gap to fill up to the 580, and that's where I thought it would get to pre-market. Sadly it sold off, so I allocated some shares. That was the entry I was looking for, and as you see, it made this retest of this $5 area, and it kept getting slammed at the $5. I was tempted to take a short. Hindsight would have worked, but then I also thought it could go up to the 580 just as easy. So one of them 50-50 moves there, and on this occasion it just tanked hard and sold off. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, sorry it's not as exciting as it could be right now. It is what it is. It's part of the journey. We're going to look back in, many months in time, and maybe a year in time as well, and we'll see exactly what it's like. There's going to be slow months. There's going to be hot months. There's going to be good spells and bad spells. It kind of is what it is. So tomorrow's another day. We'll trade then, and otherwise I'll see you then. Bye bye.